Yay! Ooh, and then the lighting changed. Okay, so yesterday I did not get to do this because I had a migraine attacking me. So that was super fun. My brows aren't too bad, but I didn't announce that I was going on today because I was also kind of contemplating not doing it, but I don't want to be inconsistent and not put anything out. So even if you don't join in live, you can watch whenever. It's the beauty of YouTube. If you don't know, this is my go-to primer. So I'm using the Clarins Instant Smooth Perfecting Touch. I was going through some, my chin's so dry and just congested and gross. I was using a Dermaneedler yesterday, and I need to use a serum with it. So just gonna get this in my skin. My drawer broke on my vanity. I'm missing 2 screws, so I must find 2 that will fit as soon as I can, because I can't have the drawer open and laying out. Okay, so I was cleaning up some stuff. I have no idea how long I had this. I don't know if they even sell it anymore. I'm the person that when I change to a new purse, I will just take the things that I want. They found about 15 different lipsticks. This one's pretty brand new. I do like this one in particular, the Maybelline. I don't even know what it doesn't say exactly which one it is, but it's this, and they're kind of sheer-ish, but they go on really nice. I have another one that's a mauve that I really like, so I thought this one would be fun, and it doesn't smell weird. I mean, it's probably 2 years old, but fuck it. There are worse things to die from than old lipstick, right? So, and at least I'm the only one that used it. So I might be reaching over this way to get my things that I need because my drawer's not in here. But I'm going to try, I am going to use this Beauty Blender again because, like I said last week when I first used it, I had absolutely no idea that the actual Beauty Blender brand worked so good. So it does. I'm going to use, I don't think I've used this on any of my lives before. I may have, I'm not sure, but and again, I don't know if they sell this anymore. I don't look these things up. I just go by what I have because I don't really get much. I don't have money. I just go buy new shit. So I work with what I have. But this is the Urban Decay Stay Naked Hydromaniac Tinted Glow Hydrator. This one, I don't know if I got this last year or the year before, but I do like it for summer. It does cover more than I expected it to, which was really nice. So I'm just going to squeeze some on the Beauty Blender. Then we'll do my brows. So see, it says it's a tinted glow hydrator, but the coverage is really good. And one thing that I do like about this is the coverage is really good and it doesn't get dry or nasty. And you do see as you wear it throughout the day that it does get a little glowy. It kind of just looks like skin. But this color, I did really like the Beauty Blender one that I used last week. the color itself was just a little lighter than I would like it to be at the moment. So I'm going to use this guy today. I'm trying my best with things around. I'm using the laptop today. So I went to pull out my drawer. Anyway, let's do the brows. Everything's getting stuck. It is literally just one of those days. I will say I do have more room when I use my phone to actually do things, but so I'm going to go in with the Jeffree Star Orgy palette for my brows. I've been doing, when I do this for my brows, I've been using this color, which is Bottom, in the inner area. So I'm just going to do that here. Hello! Thank you for joining me. Sorry that I'm a day late, but it happens. Things happen. And like I said, I didn't want to be completely inconsistent and not even just like have a video out this week. So, oh, hi. I saw Lane in the name and I'm like, oh, it didn't register. Well, thank you for coming and hanging out with me. I'm just like flying by the seat of my pants here, which I usually do. This is what I do. I just like come on here and just like talk. Okay, so I did that here. I wish I could put music on that wouldn't get me like copyrighted and kicked out. That would be nice. But you know, what are you up to tonight, buddy? I was just gonna, for some reason I thought it was Thursday, and I was like, it is Thursday, but it's not. It is Friday. Woohoo! Out of work. Woo! Next one I'm going to go into is this one, which is called All Night Long. So when I use this little brush, I don't know if Urban Decay has these with their palettes anymore, but I use like this edge right here. So to do this part of my brows, I use the tip, and then I use the side, and then yes, and that's what they say, consistency is key. So like, although I had not done it on Thursday, at least I have one for the week. So I dip the brush in like kind of sideways, if you can see that. This actually works better than the phone for you to see. Look at that. I could do ASMR with this. I'm dipping the brush into the color. All right, and then I tapped it off, and then I'm going to go, and I kind of just like lightly touch just like up here. I try not to put too much like in the hair because that's already dark enough. And I go a little bit later than my brow color just because my brow color is darker than my hair color. But I've gone into it before where I'm like, I've thought about bleaching them, but I'm kind of like, because I did it once before. And then once they grow in, they look like weird as hell. So, okay, let's see. This one needs to go up a little bit more. And the angle of the hand is like a giant pain in the ass to me, but I find I do a better job using this brush rather than a flat skinny brush because it gives me more coverage, and just that little dome shape I can kind of just work it the way that I need to. So then I come down here, and it's all in like the pressure on your hand. Like if I was gonna like smush it in and go down, of course you're gonna smush those bristles and then drag it down. But me, I literally do like this. Or on the side, I do this. I'm like barely touching. So you can see the difference in how much you get. Okay, so Oh, good. I'm glad too. Yeah, yesterday was just, ugh. I took a nap and I hoped that it would help. I didn't take any Tylenol because I try not to. I will like take Tylenol as a last resort because most of the time it doesn't work. Like, did it work for my headache yesterday? A little bit, but like not all that great. If I do take any Tylenol or Advil, it's usually like Advil PM, so I can just like knock the fuck out and go to bed. That's mostly to like shut off my brain. But yeah. Okay, and then right here I have like a real issue with hair's not growing in, so I might have to just touch that up with, I think I need to turn this guy on a little brighter. I do not know if it's gonna ruin. Okay, I don't think that's bad, but I just need to see better. Okay. I don't want to go like too crazy and make the brows too structured just because the look that I'm going to do, I want to try and do like a tropical like summer look. So I want to kind of make them just there, but still structured in a way. So overall, that's decent. Okay. Next, I'm going to go ahead and I should have found screws before because this is really going to put a damper on my process here, but oh well. Oh, I do have some things to show. Oh no! I put it back together. I have a fan over here too because it's hot here. I put it back together, but it didn't work. All right, where's my stuff? This and this. Okay. I had to bring my fan from my room in here because I don't have air conditioning in here, so it's hot. And I was like, I'm going to be putting this on. That's why, like, last summer, I didn't do, like, any videos all summer long because I'm, like, melting. Like, what am I going to do? But now I must be consistent. So now I must make the necessary changes. So I'm going to take my P. Louise Shade 1, squeeze a little on the back of my hand, use my trusty old concealer brush because these guys are precise as hell. Oh, yeah, I didn't put it on like crazy. And then my hair's up, so it's not blowing. But last week on our Saturday show, I had my hair down, so it was like blowing all over the place. But I kind of had that Beyonce fan stuff going on, so that was kind of fun. Well, I just don't have one in this room, so the only but I'm sorry that your air conditioning had gone out. Yeah, it's just not a room that's like utilized often. It's just me doing this, so that's why. Okay, I'm just gonna, I hate when I don't do my brows and then I gotta do this because then I hate how it lays, but I'm just gonna work with it and that's it. So just kind of covering this guy here. Oh, good. That's generally like what I have too. What do you want? Don't! No! What are you doing? What? Hold on. Sorry, I was interrupted.
right. I don't know. I was talking about air conditioners.
We have them in the wall, or not the wall, the window too. This little piece of hair is gonna
Come in my way. So I'm just tracing underneath there. And I either need to clean this brush or
potentially get a new one because it's just getting a little icky. All right, what does everybody have else? What? I can't even talk now. My whole train of thought was just like blown away. Because I don't want little people exposing themselves. So, everybody got going on this weekend? Nothing's 4th of July's done, so now we just got like whatever going on. Summer things, parties, pools. I wish I had a pool. I wanted a pool for like ever. I wanted a pool since I was born. Well, one day I'll get one. Okay, so let me just clean this off my hands. I don't have any like particular rhyme or reason to what is going to happen here. So, and I don't have my drawer. Okay. So I've used this before, but a different look. This is the Makeup Revolution Forever Flawless Birds of Paradise. Fun summer colors, tropical. Woo! I don't know if I've ever used this this one. It's called Hot Tropic, and it's literally like sparkling sand. So, oh, look at that. Hello in 3 different universes. I was thinking about kind of doing like something I would have done in my 20s as far as the colors go. It's not the same type of thing that I would do now. So let me decide what colors I want to do because I haven't yet. I was thinking about doing a yellow. So let's do that. Yellow, orange. Let's mix it up. Yellow, orange, purple. I've used the greens quite a bit. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I've definitely been thinking of yellow. Thanks. So this one, Canary. This orange is called Tweet. This purple is called Adventure. And this is kind of like a teal called Take Flight. So yeah, let's do that. I think I'm going to do the Canary last because I was thinking, because I always think of what I want to do before I actually do it, but I was thinking of doing the yellow here. So I'm going to take that Take Flight color, the like teal-ish color, and like I said, I mean, I'm gonna still kind of do it like I would do it now, but I'm just gonna go nuts. That's the plan. The plan is to go nuts. I mean, isn't that the plan in life anyway? Like, you literally technically go nuts and end your life being insane, or you stay completely boring and mediocre and then just like poof out of existence. Seems like that to me. Okay, so I'm gonna try and do the same on this side. Not as angled. That's it. That is it.
And that is what I intend to do. It's definitely no fun just
living in mediocrity. I mean, at least to me. Some people said, I posted something like on Twitter yesterday or something, yesterday or the day before, like enlightenment isn't in normalcy. And then people were like, you'd be surprised. No, I wouldn't. Normalcy's for the weak. You can have it if you want it. Okay. All right, we're gonna. I mean, this really isn't exactly what I would do in my 20s, but hey, we're gonna see where this takes us. That's pretty damn fun. I like that color. I'm surprised. I don't think I've ever like really used that color because it just looked like maybe it would be. You're right. You're absolutely right. I thought it would be a little more subdued than it actually is, but I'm pretty happy with it. I could totally do this as like a liner color or something. All right, I'm gonna just kind of drag this out on this side like it is on that side. All right, and then let's see. I want to do the yellow on the lid. Shit. I don't think that the purple next to the blue is a good idea. I think I'm going to use that Hot Tropic color here. What can I transition with that blue? All right, fuck it. I'm going to do the purple. So I'm going to go into the Adventure color. We're going to do that next. So we're just going to lay that guy right next to him. Making like bird feathers here. That's pretty cool. Oh, and the brush I'm using is just this like normal eyeshadow brush. But I'm just using like the tip of it. I think the purple and the blue look cute together, so that's good. Oh, yes. And then, you know what? This started curving this way, and I kind of like how that works. So I like when I just start doing stuff, and then it starts, like, working out. Thank you. I do, too. Sometimes, like, like I said, I don't know, just go with it. Whenever I actually have, like, a concrete idea in mind, I end up getting so frustrated if it doesn't end up being like perfect. So it's way easier for me, and I'm more comfortable with just like creating something. This here. Yeah, we're just going for like, well, it's the Birds of Paradise palette. So, all right, I'm just going to move in here. I'm just going to blend that purple into the blue. Just really lightly, because I don't want to diffuse the purple too much. But it's still diffused enough. So I might go back in and get some more and then just tap it. All right, that's good. Pretty. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Again, it's just the same as just going nuts. You know, like you just listen to whatever's happening. You just kind of
go with the process. Here. And this side needs to be blended in just a little bit more because that blended like really pretty. And then this one just needs to blend just a little bit more. Like, I don't want to blend it so much that it's like, oh, look at, like, I want it to be visible that there are separate colors. But I also, oh yeah. I'm probably going to erase this off the side, but I don't know yet, so I want to match it anyway. Maybe just going for some, remember those like futuristic looking chicks in the 80s movies? We're here now. This is where we are now. And I love it. I was going to take a shower earlier and then like make my hair purple again, but I was like, oh, it's too hot to like dry my hair, and I had so much to do today. I got rid of like a shit ton of clothes and purses. I cleaned my refrigerator. I cooked dinner that no one ate. And yeah. All right. I'm gonna do the white just up on that teeny tiny space we have there. This one is Cockatoo. Oh, wasn't it on Instagram? I saw a video of a cockatoo dancing to like rave music. I think it was a cockatoo. And it said they're like one of the only animals that can like recognize beats. What one would have been cool? I'm still going. Like I'm still going with the colors. I'm just kind of taking a pit stop to put some white in here. But it was a cute video with the cockatoo. I was like, oh. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Thank you. I thought you meant sometimes I talk and then I don't realize the things that I say. So if you have to check on me and tell me afterwards, then I'm like, oh, all right. I do enjoy these greens. I will say, I did it a couple times when I did these two green colors, and I just had to crack my back. Sorry. I love them on me. They look so nice. I see myself with the green makeup, and I'm like, wow. I was like, I hadn't done green in a long time, but like the greens that I used to do back in the day was like a hunter's green. So, hunter green. Okay. Let's see. Let's do the orange. I don't think I might not throw pink in here just because I think blue. I don't know if I do the blue, and yes, these are, they're great, and they're like not super expensive, which is awesome. You know what? This like blue and purple and white right now reminds me of those 90s cups. And if I had the idea before, that would have been so cool to do the like swirl from the cups. So maybe another time, but that was a pretty good idea. Okay, let's do the orange. So I'm going to use the same brush that I was using. Actually, no, I want to get a little smaller brush. I just threw a couple brushes up here because I didn't want to keep reaching backwards. Okay, I'm going to use this guy, but I got to clean it off because it's got a lot of brown on it. And I'm just using the paper towel that I dried my beauty blender off in just to like clean them off. I definitely do need to wash all my brushes, but from doing all the stuff that I did today the way it is, my back is killing me. And I was like, cleaning brushes is not going to work. Okay, I'm going to go in with the orange. I hope I don't regret this because I don't know. Putting the orange with these colors literally goes against all of my instincts. My instincts tell me pink. But I kind of want to put the orange in. I can't do it. I physically cannot put the orange in. All right, so we're going to do pink. We're going to go in with vacay. I don't want it to look bad. I'm going to go in with this pink, which is vacay, and I'm going to go in with this little tiny brush. And I'm trying to avoid this part of my lid because that's where that yellow is going to go. So I'm just raising my eyebrow so I can get in that area. Yeah, I think I would literally hate it if I did the orange. Although I don't know. Let's see. I may have room for the orange still. And I think if I get the orange close enough to the yellow, it may not look terrible. Okay. It's definitely in the running. It's a possibility. My thing when I was, because I'll think about these things like a couple days beforehand. And what I was thinking about yesterday was, I remember at, I think it was the 99-cent store, I had gotten this Almay eyeshadow palette, maybe in like 1993, and they do still put them on the back of the shadow palette, some of them. Yeah. Similar on the Maybelline one, where they tell you to put things, but it had the color, it had like 4 colors in like geometric patterns, and then on the back it was like a little dotted line. It was like, put this color here, little dotted line, put this color here. So that kind of is what also had inspired me, was like this. And these colors are totally like, this is late 80s, early 90s, 99-cent store colors. If you've ever been in one, you know. One of my good friends actually worked at one, and like, it was awesome because she would be like, who wants to come hang out with me at work? And like, I would help her at work, like straightening things up and just hanging out and stuff. I didn't get paid. Like, but it was just us hanging out, and I was like helping my friend out. So I didn't care. I did not care in the least. We were hanging out. We would go smoke cigarettes. We would go get some food. Like, I was helping my friend. So, you know, and I helped, but I will say this, because if I didn't have any money and we would go get some food or something like that, but I did like help her technically at her job. Like, if I didn't have any money for food, she would buy me food. You know, if I didn't have any smokes, she would give me smokes or buy me smokes. Like, that's how friendship works. I had to redo the purple again. So the only thing I'll say is, like, these colors seem to kind of fade with a little bit of time. I may have to retouch these before I do photos, but okay. I think that the pink is coming down a little more on the right side than the left. So I'm just gonna bring that down. This looks so fun. I'm so excited. That's literally what I wanted to do. I just wanted some like crazy brightness on the eye. I'm glad. Okay. Woohoo, yay. All right, let's go in with the orange. That one's called Tweet. I dropped my smoke. Oh no, I dropped my palette. It's okay, we're all good. Like in Death Proof, where she's like, they think she's dead. She's like, I'm okay. That's me.
Okay, so the orange one is called Tweet. We're going to go in with that little tiny brush again.
And then this time I'm going to follow this part of my eye because
That's where I'm going to put the yellow.
So I just want to go right here.
And you know what? I think I'm going to take it under the pink just because. That's a Toriyama sound. Under the pink.
And then we're going to match him up over here. I think that orange coming into that bottom, like it looks a lot brighter to me in person, but like blends right into that pink and it looks like a sunset. That looks freaking amazing. Turned out so good. All right, yay. Good. So I'm just kind of smooshing it in
under the pink there.
And then this part kind of comes up. I don't think I'm going to cut this off. I was thinking about it at one point that I may end up cutting this outside off, but it kind of looks like a rainbow-ish. Very rainbow bright 80s type.
If anything, I might just cut the bottoms just so then they. Yeah, it was like, yeah, it totally went into that orange, which I'm really glad about. I told you, it was like, I don't feel right about this, so I'm just going to smoosh in. It's not grabbing so good here because I don't have that much of primer there. Okay. Yay! Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay. What do I have to put the yellow on? Okay, I have this guy here. I'm going to go back and put something. I want to reach all the way over there again. I want to ruin my sword. No! Oh my god, no. Okay, well, I'm going to have to get up, so pardon me for a moment. I don't think I have that. I might as well grab this while I'm here. Oh, there's stuff falling out of the hole. My goodness. All right. I don't know where that brush went. Shoot. Just when I need you. All right, I'm going to take this one. It has some green on it. Look it, I can show you how to use multiple colors with crazy stuff, with brown on your brushes, green on your brushes. Because A, I don't have 10,000 brushes. B, I don't have time to clean 10,000 brushes. C, I can't leave them open in this area because there's cat stuff in here. All right, so I wiped most of the green off. I think that's good enough. Even if there's a hint of green, a very, very slight hint of green, it won't be a big deal. I'm going to use this. I think this is the Lime Life concealer. It might be 0. I'm not sure. I like using it to go back over this lid to make that color pop because it's kind of sticky and it's super pigmented. So I'm going to dip the brush in. And then, because if you notice, you see that like pink on my eyelid? We don't need that there because the yellow is not going to show up. So I'm just going to dab it there. And then I really want to define this inner area. Okay. I don't have the type of eyelids like some of these chicks do that they can just like make it freaking perfect. But you know what? We're all born different and that's just how I am. So whatever. When I was younger, I used to like obsess over it and be like, why can't I look like that? Why can't my face do that? Well, dear, because it just can't. Like, your face can't do that. Your body can't do that. And You know, at some point in your life, you just got to get the fuck over it and learn that who you are is unique. And that is way better than looking like everybody else. Okay. I hope that. Whew. I hope that's a compliment. Thank you. And to answer that, I will also say, as far as race goes, I never really have I proclaimed to be human. I may have. I think I'm guilty of proclaiming to be human. Shit. Yeah. Well, that doesn't mean that I told the truth now, does it? All right. So I'm gonna go. I'm just trying to like blend this out with this Q-tip. I found these Q-tips. I was looking for them everywhere. You know where I found them? TJ Maxx. There was a bunch of them in this cute little thing, and I was like, yes. All right. I'm gonna go in with another color just because I can. I'm gonna use this lighter orange called Cardinal. What I'm gonna do with that one is I'm just gonna shove it in here just to kind of diffuse that like weird line because I couldn't make a complete straight line. And I'm just going to take it under the orange and the pink and right to the tip of the purple. Okay. Wait a minute, please. Oh. I can't tell. I don't know what you're talking about. You're so funny. Do you think it could have been a different term than race? I guess. I mean, field or occupation. That's funny though. That was a good one. It did bring me to one of my favorite subjects. The fact that I don't like to admit that I'm a human being. Maybe I'm not. Okay. Just trying to like not make this look fucking pukey hair. Like what the fuck? I know nobody's gonna be really looking when I close my eye, but okay. I got a little bit of orange in that one, but I don't think that's gonna be a big problem. Let's move on to the yellow. Where'd my other brush go? Here it is. Oh no. I thought I cleaned off a green one. All right, this might have been it. Let's do the yellow. We're going to go into Canary. I'm just going to dip it a couple times. And then we're going to cover that lid. That looks cool as hell. This is like the coolest like freaking 90s shirt ever. What did I see? I saw they were selling those like surf style freaking windsuit tops with shorts with that funky freaking purple. And I was like, holy hell. I never ever had one of those when I was a kid. And I freaking want one now. And you know what? Can't buy it because I'm poor. Still. One more. Yeah, pretty much. I must be an alien for real. I feel more like an alien every day. It's okay.
I don't know, to be honest, I think we all are aliens. And I saw something come across Instagram the other day, like, you are what you chose. Like, you chose this life path and this avatar, and like, where, you just chose everything. And I wholeheartedly believe that. I believe that before people even started talking about it, before, the movie Avatar even came out. Like, I was probably about 5 or 6, and I was like, I just knew when I had these ideas of, picking your destiny and what it looked like. I'm just going to go and touch up. I'm going to go back in with the orange right here. And here. And then I'm going to get the pink. Just because, like I said, it seems like it's fading. I may have needed to wet them to get them to stay a little bit better, but I just did what I thought would work. Okay. And the blue, I went a little too far inward. I'm going to use one of those little guys that I talked about, the little pointy guys. And I'm just going to take a little bit of that Take Flight color and get it on here. And then just, because I want that to be more defined on my inner eye. And it kind of looks weird with it going over the yellow, but it is what it is at the moment. So see, I wanted that angle to be more sharp, whereas here, see how it looks like ploppy and rounded. So sharp, not so sharp. Okay, so it's harder being right hand dominant, doing it on the left side and not being able to see what's going on over here. But I'm just gonna, I did it. Okay, so next, I feel like, all right, now maybe we'll kind of leave the Patti Smith warrior vibes going here. That'll be good. Okay, so next I'm going to, I need another brush. Okay, let's get, this is the first brush that I used. And like I said, I wanted to use that Hot Tropic color. So I'm going to use this spray. This is the Heritage Store, Rose Water and Glycerin. I got this at CVS, but I have seen it at Ulta too. And I like it. And you know what? It's a huge bottle. And it was only like, I don't know, $7. And it's lasted me a long ass time. I don't really use it to set my makeup. I know a couple weeks ago, there was a video that I shared of me jumping in a pool with my makeup on. I did not use a setting spray at all. No setting spray at all. Just my makeup. And it stayed. And I went underwater like 3 times. So, yep. Let's see. It's not super sparkly now. Oh, when I wet it, it like beat it off of it. Oh, you bastard. Okay, wetting this color is not a good idea. I mean, it kind of is still shimmery, but okay, maybe it's working now. All right, it's still shimmery, but not very much glitter. But either way, it did the job of closing off the gap and then still kind of being a little bit the same color as my skin tone. So I'm not mad about it. Okay.
can I do an under eye with these colors, or do I want it? I usually do like black, like I do. That's my thing, so maybe I'll just stick with that. I don't know. We'll find out. I'm gonna take a sip of this drink. And to practice with the left hand. I don't know. I tried like writing with, like, I can write with my left hand, but can I write great with my left hand? No. But if I ever had to like write with my left hand, I can. Ever since I was a kid, like my dad used to always be like, "What if something ever happened to your right hand?" That's the like environment that I grew up in. Was like, "What if this happens? What would you do? What if that happened? What would you do?" You know, and that's okay. All right, so under eye, do I do you next, or do I do? Let's do mascara next. I need to get a new mascara. There we go. With not a new kind, just a new one. So this is my trusty Ever Whiplash mascara. Let's do you first.
And I like to do this because then I don't. If you look straight
at yourself and you go like this, you're getting mascara on your
lids. So just do it this way.
And I probably say this in every video that I put mascara on, but not everybody has watched all my videos, so, you know.
Same this way. Just a light coat. You can feel the fan blowing in my eyeball.
Dry my eye out. Okay, so I'm going to get this side.
Back in. And then now I'll wiggle it at the base and then like spin the brush to distribute more product. Because I like having like gigantic eyelashes. But I hate putting false lashes on, so I'd rather a bunch of mascara. And in a way, for me, it's kind of more fun because I actually helped create those lashes. It's not like I bought them. Like,
I made them happen with my expertise. When you buy them and you just plop them on, what kind of artistry is that, right? It's the little things that you do. All right. I'm trying to think what this reminds me of. It's not Fruit Loops, but it's super fun. Okay. I hate when it starts getting super old and it's hard to work with. That left one looks good. Okay, once it's already on, it's not really going to touch your lashes. Just getting clumpy on me. I don't know, for some reason, even though the mascara is old and getting a little clumpy, the fan blowing and drying it a little quicker, like, really did a good job. So I'm like, ooh, yay. This left one always gets mascara on it, and I don't want mascara on my bottom lashes, so I put a little Q-tip underneath and I like rubbed off. They look cute. Yay. Yay. Okay. Where's the smoke? I need a little bit of a break. Yeah, I know. I got a ton of other things that I just got to do, and then I'll be good at it before I know it, too. So, that's...
Every time I throw something in the drawer, something falls out the hole.
Whew. Anyway, okay, where did I put the concealers? Did I only grab one? And I can't find my Brave On Diamond Eyes brightening powder either. I lost that last week. I have no idea where it went. I need to clean up in here, but oh, and I got a little box to show off too, so that's fun. Okay, let's get rolling. I'll just use the darker concealer, the True Match N3 to 4. Take my beauty blender a little bit, and I've realized I literally, my concealer goes such a long way with this beauty blender. It's unreal. It just seriously blends so good under the eye. I was shocked. I just thought it was a hype, but it's just a sponge. No. It is not just a sponge. And it is literally worth the $20. So I'm doing what I said and cutting that off. Okay, I just need a little pink here. You see that little bit of a gap? Like pink or orange? That's okay. Otherwise, I think that the cut worked good. Yes! Hello, Peacock. How are you? Or not Peacock. Who would I be? A parrot. Oh, I'm a parrot today. Okay, so I'm going to go in here and in here. Just bring that down. Okay. This is going on. Oh my God. I can't with how good that this freaking applies. I gotta fill in my little hole in my face. The last time I did my micro needling, I went a little too crazy on that spot. Well, because for the sake of my business, I'll do things to myself. Then I went hard on it to try and make it go away, because if I have somebody that comes to me with a pockmark on their face, and what if I went at it and then it turned out okay? That'd be awesome. I'll say what I did made it seem a little smaller. It didn't make it go away, but it did kind of have a scab there a little bit, and then that scared me. Because I was like, oh my God, if I have a scab here, and what if it doesn't go away and I made it worse? So that kind of did not feel good to myself. Okay. All right, and the purple on the right side is coming down a little more than the left side. The left side's kind of shooting out, and if you see that kind of comes down. I understand that it's a very, very small detail, but I'm a perfectionist. Especially in my work and things that actually are important to me in my life. So okay, and that just a little bit went a little crazy. So I'm going to take this pink, make it a little more pointy, and then you need to get cleaned up. If I see that in a photo and it looks wonky, I'm going to be pissed. All right, I think that's good enough. Okay. All right, so we did the under the eye. Let's go in with I'm going to use the NYX HD setting powder. I've used this before and I really like it. It's definitely a really good just translucent setting powder. And years ago, when I don't know, yeah, even the mini of the Makeup Forever HD setting powder was, gosh, maybe $20. I don't even know, 10 or $20. But again, limited finances. So I bought this around Halloween because I needed something to set white makeup. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, should I do the black under the eyes like I normally do? And this side is rounded down. He needs to be cut straight. Yeah. All right, I got it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do what I normally do. Do I have that dark purple? Let me see. Sorry, I have to keep getting up. Sorry, you guys are dropping off. I did have a dark purple liner at one point, but it's gone. So I have this one. It's like a lilac. But I'm thinking I'm doing this like I normally do with the black, but with purple. So let's try it. Okay. I didn't want to use black and then put purple over it, so I figured using the light purple would look cute in this inner area. And also kind of going around the dark purple. We're going a little more dramatic because it's a light color. Okay, so we got, you can't really see it too much. This fan is drying my eyeballs out. Ah! All right, and then I'm going to get my teeny little brush again. This guy. You see my paper towel? That's what I do. I just like rub the colors off on the paper towel. If you rub hard enough. I used to use like my bath towels. They would be on my head and I would do this. And then I ended up like ruining some of them and I was like, bath towels aren't cheap. Okay, we're going to use that same purple that I used here. That is called Adventure. I'm going to go in, tap it off, and then again. And I'm just going to kind of stamp it. It's not as dark as I want it to be. Fuck. It still kind of looks cute, but it's not. I wanted it darker. All right. Well, I guess I'm going to have to live with you, huh? It made it a bit shimmery, so that gave it a different vibe, but it's still not what I wanted. We're going to end up going in with black anyway. That's what's going to happen. That is what's going to happen. What do we got? All right. This is a NYX regular black eyeliner. See the difference? It just makes your, like my eye, at least for me. I used to just line the top all the time, but I found that lining the bottom just that bit helps.
Listen, hair, if you would stop blowing in my fucking eye, that would be amazing. I'd appreciate it. Good. It's funny because one of my eyes is wider than the other. I think my right one is wider than my left one generally. And then when I do my liner, I end up making my right eye not as wide as my left eye. Most people say they don't know. They can't tell. I can tell. All right, I think that's good. Shit is pissing me off where it's not even. Just a little bit. Better. Okay. So now let's see. Oh, hello, Mr. Mirror. Almost done. So I'm going to go in with the first thing I started with, the Urban Decay Hydromaniac. And we're going to just put it on here. And like I said, it says it's like a tinted, pretty much it says on it, it's like a tinted moisturizer. But I mean, I don't know. I would say this is definitely like at least medium to full coverage. And I pretty much use like a pea-size amount on my beauty blender. Let's go up the nose. And I like how it, like I said, throughout the day, it doesn't look dry or cakey, especially in the summer. It definitely doesn't feel gross or heavy or drying. So it says hydro. Okay. So the coverage is super good.
I forget how much I paid for it.
I know I got it at Ulta like last year, the year before. I know it wasn't recent, but within the past 2 years, you got to get in your nose. I always tell everybody, make sure you get in your nose. Okay. Then I'm going to use just a little bit less on my forehead. Just because I hate those stupid forehead lines. And I know nobody else can notice them, and everybody tells me I'm so lucky that they're not so bad. And people in their 20s have worse ones, but I don't like them at all. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the NYX HD powder like I did before. And then I'm not going to move my forehead for the whole rest of the time. That's just how it goes. I'm just going to be like this. All right. I'm just going to kind of just set everything. Oh, look, I'm not going to move my forehead. Here I go. And I noticed what I do when I talk too. I raise my eyebrows all the time. Because I'm like, I'm just constantly surprised because, everything's just so crazy. All right, hey, Daniel, thanks for popping in. Same thing that I've been using for contour. It dripped on me. It broke a little bit. So the Makeup Revolution, Roxysaurus. I don't know where my other brush went because. So to catch you up on speed, Daniel, I kind of just went for like a parrot look today, and
my drawer for my vanity broke. So I'm lost more than usual. Okay, do my nose. Do under here. I'm just using this little brush here, so. Oh, thanks! Well, I figured it's summer. I kind of wanted to just do some bright stuff and get a little nuts. I was saying when I first started doing it how like the 80s movies called out like futuristic makeup and they, you know, it would all look like this, and here we are. I always loved it, by the way. I was always like, yes, I want to be in the future and wear crazy makeup and like spandex all the time. Why not? It's kind of giving me like Legend of Billie Jean vibes in a way. Sort of. Yeah. But I just thought it would be something fun to do. Okay. That side went down a little farther than I wanted to. I know. You know what? I haven't seen it in forever. And to be honest, now that we're talking about it, I'm like, I really want to go look it up on my cinema app and watch it. Because you know how you get in those moods where you just like, you just think of a movie and you just keep thinking about it and you're like, fuck, I just need to watch that fucking movie. Remember, I think the first time I've actually seen it, I was maybe 13 or 14. Blade Runner? I think it was Blade Runner. Yeah, because that had to be Blade Runner. Because Schwarzenegger was in Running Man, which I had no idea until I was about in my 20s that Running Man was a Stephen King story. Runner-ish. Wasn't there was like a new Blade Runner that came out with Ryan Gosling, I think, which I hadn't seen. Okay, let's see. I hate when I go too crazy with my contour because my cheeks are already like contoured. So I hate that it cuts it. It gets a little too nuts. But I don't know. Some people like it. They're like, you have great cheekbones. It looks great. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't want to look like a freaking skeleton. Like, I get it. Okay. There was something else I wanted to do. Oh, just the lips. Okay, I need to get... Oh, did it? Well, most of the time I like certain movies anyway. I'm just going to get this and do my whole thing here. A little bigger than usual, but that's okay. All right, so we got that. The other day I did my makeup, and then I think Saturday, and then I went to the party and stuff, and then I came back and I was like, oh no, I did not put any blush on. That's interesting. But either way, I'm going to take this Milani Baked Highlighter in Dolce Perla and just kind of whip it on.
And I'm kind of pretty much going like right underneath that there.
I'm going to do it a little on the forehead. Taking on the side of the brush, going down my nose and across upper lip. And here. Blush. Well, we need pink. We're going to go to my new favorite. Where's my blush brush? I was like, I'm going to put all my brushes since my drawer's broken. I'm going to stick it on here. Oh, I did. I love this brush. It is my favorite. So I'm going to go into, we're going to try something new today. We're going to, yeah, we're going to use in the Jawbreaker palette, Cotton Candy. And I do see there's a little blue over it. So I just kind of went over, and then I'm going to get this end of the brush in it. Here we go. I like to take the brush so it hugs. This is an Ever Beauty brush. I can't tell where. Oh, I was like, is that hair on my brush? No, it's on my head. Okay. And then I'm going to just pop it right here on my cheek. Ooh, because it's shimmery and I want it to look 80s. There we go. Yeah. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing on this side. Hug the cheek and go up. Hey, what are you doing? I don't know if that was a lightning bug or not. It was a little buggy. He landed right on my eyeshadow palette. He was like, I want to do this too. Listen, friend. You can go for it. Why does that look weird? Oh. I got some of the like super dark. I got some of this color in it. Well, you know what we have to do now? I got to get some on the brush and do it on the other side too. Okay. And then we're just going to do, yep. All right. And then I'm going to get this guy. Ugh, I hate them. Anything that, and you know I love little creatures. You know, I'm a big fan of them, but mosquitoes can go. All right, that's not too bad. I did not expect to have almost black on my face. But, okay. And when it happens, you got to work with it. I'm going to get some of this, put it on the end. We'll just have to redo the contour there, but maybe not. I don't know. I think that looks. No, how I'm looking at it in my mirror there, I kind of like it. So that's how that's going to stay. All right, I'm going to look in the mirror here. And it kind of went up. Okay. Thanks. I was just like, what? I got that freaking super dark purple in there. Pain in my ass. It's okay. Yeah, I think moving the color just all up to pretty much just blush was a good move. And
then I just want to diffuse this. But this side, this right side itself doesn't look the same. All right. Gotta get a little on the tip. And just make sure I don't touch that. It's actually like a dark purplish color. So let's smile and make it happen. Okay, that's good. Better. All right, so let's get the lipstick that I found. Again, this is a Maybelline. I forget exactly what it's called, the actual brand, but it's called Magenta Affair. Not the brand, the style or whatever. It's Magenta Affair. But these ones are really nice because they feel like a lip gloss and they're shining, but they have nice pigment. All right. This fan is drying my eyeballs out, but that is it. That's what I got for today. What time? An hour and a half. All right. I wouldn't say that's too bad. So I guess I'll fix my hair because it looks better when it's done down in the photos. I'm going to just kind of block that off for a minute. But I'm done, and well, I thank you, everybody who came by and chatted, and whoever watches the replay. Again, I always appreciate it. I'm sorry I didn't make it yesterday, but definitely wanted to be here today. If I think I've seen it maybe once. I know USA used to play it like a long time ago, back in the day. But tomorrow, 8-ish, be sure to catch Ryan and I on my channel, the Phoenix Legions podcast. I never have any idea what we're going to talk about. If I did come across anything like pop culture wise, maybe I found out, but I usually don't know. So I am going to say goodbye for now and take some photos, put some eye drops in, turn this fan off, and I hope you guys have a great Friday night, and I'll hopefully see you tomorrow. Okay, good, Daniel. Thanks. Bye.